This is Reggie, and thank you for watching. This is a series of one-on-one interviews with appliance servicers, so you get an inside look on the appliance industry. Hey everyone, and this is Reggie. We are at ASTI 2022. And we're interviewing and we were grabbing some of the guys that are crucial in this business. We've got one here, Mike Sneed.
Hey, how you doing?
Let's get right into it, man. Tell them what you do. What you do?
My name is Mike Sneed. I'm one of the founders of Appliance Boot Camp, and we teach people how to start their own appliance repair business. We have virtual training, and we have a hands-on training center in Selma, North Carolina. And Appliance Boot Camp is a weekend course where you come out for a weekend, and I teach you everything you need to know on how to start your own appliance repair business. I teach you how to actually set up your LLC, teach you how to repair the appliances. I teach you how to set up your bank accounts. I teach you how to go out and get contracts.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hang on. Hold on. Usually we go to school and we just want to know how to do the job. You're gonna teach people how to actually stay in business with the LLC and the bank account. That is phenomenal. So that's just taking it to the extra mile. Okay. So how do they find you? Let's just get right into that.
How I got started. I have an appliance repair business for like 20 years.
Okay.
I was paying high school kids to come to my shop, and to let me teach them appliance repair. Right. I have been telling everybody I know for the last 15, 20 years, appliance repair is a gold mine. You need to get into appliance repair. We need to get more people getting into the skilled trades.
Right.
But I couldn't get nobody to get into it. Nobody wanted to do it. So I started going out to the community, and I said, asking the community, hey, how about letting your son, I was trying to get the young men that was in middle school and high school to actually come work with me during the summer times or during the weekend, and then hopefully I could actually make some technicians out of them later. Right. So I started going to the parents and saying, hey, how about letting your son come work with me this summer? And the parents told me, well, he don't have time to work. I said, he don't have time to work? What's going on? Well, in order for them to play football and basketball, they have to do workouts during the week with the coaches. Okay. And then on the weekend, they're going out and they're actually doing travel ball in the off season. And then when the season starts, they're doing the season. So they're playing sports year round. So I asked them, I said, well, what day do they have off? They said they off on Sundays. I said, what time? About 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock we get back. I said, well, bring them over to my shop on Sunday nights, and I'm going to teach them, and I'll pay them to actually let me show them how to repair appliances. And the parents asked me, well, who's going to pay for the gas? I said, I'll give you gas money.
Yeah, my gas money.
So I was doing that. So JT came, and we was doing the stuff at the houses. And I told him I got to get back. I got these high school kids coming here. I'm teaching them appliance repair. I said, man, I got these people flying coming all across the country for a weekend course, and I got to teach them. And not only was I teaching them appliance repair, but I was teaching them cell phones, how to repair cell phones and all of that. Yeah. And I was doing it in the weekend, so I said, they coming here. And then that Saturday when everybody started showing up, and I had people from California, people from all across the United States showed up there. And I taught the class, and at that time, that was before I built my new school. I have the appliances out front, and I have a row of 3 people looking and touching the appliances. Then we have to say switch, and they go to the back of the row, and 3 more come. So we done that, and
hands-on training.
Hands-on, yeah. And not only did I teach them how to fix the appliances, I showed them how to go out and get contracts. I showed them how to set up their LLC, how to take advantage of my banking account method, how to take advantage of the tax breaks. Everything I run my business, I showed them how to do it.
So I got to ask you then, because this sounds like a get-rich-quick scheme.
There you go.
It sounds too good to be true. It sounds too easy. Again, everybody knows my history. Everybody knows my experience. So I'm gonna talk as the person on the other side of the camera who is looking to make a change, who's looking to get into entrepreneurship, because we all know the stereotypes. If you're going to be an entrepreneur, you got to have at least $50,000, right? You got to have a PhD from Harvard, right? So so what do you recommend are the steps? So somebody who's watching, they're excited, they're pumped up, they may be a little in denial because they'll be like, well, everybody should be doing appliances if it's so that lucrative. Where should they start? So you start with school. Do you start maybe trying on your own first? And then maybe go to what will be the first step that you recommend?
I have if you follow my course, I have what I call a blueprint, and that's what everybody says. Just follow the blueprint. So here go my blueprint. I call it earn as you learn. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna come here, and you take my course, and I actually give you the basic foundation of how each appliance works and how to test each component. Then from there, you're gonna go register your LLC. After you register your LLC, then you're going to get your EIN number. Okay. After you get your EIN number, you're going to then go apply to a third-party warranty company. And I give you a list of third-party warranty companies you go apply for. Third-party warranty companies, that's insurance that homeowners buy for their appliances. So if you're a homeowner, you can buy insurance, and if your refrigerator break, you call the insurance company, and they'll send a service provider out to your house to repair your refrigerator. The third-party warranty companies will pay you $85 an hour to work on your refrigerator. Wow. So you're going to start off doing 1 to 2 stops per day. So when you go out there, you're going to start off doing 1 to 2 stops per day. So when you go out there and diagnose the problem, so you're going to go out to the customer house and diagnose the problem. So what happened, the third-party warranty company will say, hey, will you go out there and look at this clothes dryer that somebody has? You're going to drive out there to the customer house. And when you get to the customer house, the customer give you a deductible. And it could be $85, could be $150, whatever their deductible is. So now you got cash flow to pay for your gas and keep paying for your bills. Right. And then you're going to go out there and you're going to diagnose the actual customer problem. You're going to, let me back up. Before you go to the customer house, you're going to call them and have them send you a picture of the model and serial number. And from that model and serial number, you're going to go on to a website called Appliance-tology, and you're going to get the service manual. You're going to read that service manual to tell you everything about that appliance. You're going to look at the schematics. You're going to know how to put in diagnostic mode. And you're going to actually search the model number of the appliance in Appliance-tology, and you're going to search it on YouTube and look at all the videos you can for that specific model number. Okay. Now you are familiar with the appliance. When you get to the customer house, you're going to actually then diagnose the problem. Once you diagnose the problem, you're going to go back to the third-party warranty company, and you're going to tell them, hey, I need to get a heater element for this dryer. The third-party warranty company is going to say, okay, what's your labor to date? To go out and diagnose, you're going to charge them an hour and a half at $85. We just keep it at $125. So we say it's going to be $125 to diagnose.
Okay. Now I'm going to stop you real quick. Okay. Because I can see your heart. Mm-hmm. And your heart is, I learned something that can help other people. Mm-hmm. I want to tell everybody about it. Mm-hmm. I don't want you to give away too much of your school.
Oh, no, it's good. It's good. No, that's why I got, it's good.
Go to the course. I mean, lazy.
Yeah, I want to give it to them because this is what I found out. I done an interview with a guy named Peter. Same thing. Peter had taken he knew about appliance repairs.
Yeah.
But he follows the channel and stuff. And he picks up stuff from, he bought the course just say, hey man, I support you. I want to keep you out there. So what happened, the people, the alumni and stuff that actually comes and buy the course, they get mad because they want to pay me more money.
Yeah.
They want to keep it moving. Skills.
Yeah,
keep it going.
Yeah, because you do go more than just, hey, I'm going to teach you how to fix this stuff. All right, get out of here. Mm-hmm. You're like, I'm going to teach you how to fix it. I'm going to teach you how to manage your books.
Right.
I'm going to teach you how to, this is where you get your, it's nice.
Yeah.
And so being a representative for Encompass, I'm sure that there's part of your curriculum that teaches them about suppliers.
Correct.
And your supplier is your business partner.
Correct.
And I tell people all the time, lean on your suppliers. Mm-hmm. Like for the Compass, we have training. So, because training never ends.
Correct.
And so we have advanced training for people that's been in the business for a very long time. We have intermediate training. We have beginning training. You always want to keep learning. The more you learn, the more you earn. So Encompass offers that. We offer a warranty, extended warranty on parts. We offer, if you decide you want to have your own parts store, we will support you with that. It's so much, and as a representative, I tell my clients all the time, lean on me. So if you have if something doesn't go right, if things don't always go perfect, let me know. That's my job. If I go visit someone and they have a parts in return, I'll take them with me. Lean on your business partners, your suppliers.
Yeah, and that's the key for what I'm teaching. When people think they coming to learn appliance repair, they're thinking it's like college. I'm just gonna go there, do the course, and I'm over with. I'm gonna go get a job. And even though I don't know the material, it don't really matter. I just got the certificate. Appliance repair is not like that. That refrigerator don't care if you got a certificate. If you don't know what you're doing, that refrigerator is not going to get fixed. And so what's going to happen, I'm teaching you how to actually think and how to actually really study again, how to go out and find that information and how to apply that information. At schools right now, it's 3 components to running this business. You got to have knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. Schools are good at giving you knowledge and understanding, giving you a lot of information. You know how to read the diagram. You know how to read schematics, but they don't give you the wisdom or how to actually take all that information you have and apply it to that refrigerator and fix it, or how to take that information or how to run a business, apply it to your life or somebody else's life and get the desired results. And that's why I'm teaching them how they can actually apply that knowledge the proper way. So now you have people saying, hey, I asked somebody, did you get the service manual? Yeah, I got the service manual. Why you ain't got diagnostic mode? It won't go in diagnostic mode. No, you ain't got the service manual. You can't lie to me. Right. When they call me, I can tell exactly if they have you got the service manual. Yeah, I got the service manual. All right, put it in diagnostic mode. It won't go. Why it won't go in diagnostic mode? Something wrong. What's the model number? I'll be honest with you. I ain't got it. Yeah. I know.
Dig deep. Yeah.
Well, hey, I got to get off the phone now. You need to go call the customer, follow the blueprint. Right. Call the customer, get the model and serial number. Then you got to go get the model and serial number, get the service manual. You got to read all of that before you go out in front of the customer.
So it sounds like you got 2 options. If you want to enter this business, you're either going to, let's say right now we're in Florida at ASTI, and let's say we want to drive to California. Yeah, you can just pretty much go west and you'll get there. You'll get there eventually. Yeah. Or you get a map, right? Yes, old school, a map, or Google Maps, we can call it now. And you'll get there. It's more efficient. It saves time, and this is the same thing, right? You can wing it. You can, stop here and there and get directions, aka, little nuggets of knowledge here and there. So yeah, I definitely see the asset that you bring. So let's get into so for those out there that may think in their mind, you know what? I'm not a mechanically inclined person.
Okay.
Most of you guys, probably, like my dad was a mechanic, and I feel like it's used against me. My dad wasn't a mechanic, and we're not just mechanical people. I can't do appliance repair. What do you say?
That's not true. Everybody can. Everybody's not mechanically inclined, and everybody are going to do appliance repair at their capacity. Just like you got LeBron James, and then you're gonna have Mo Williams on the team. Everybody ain't gonna be LeBron James. So you might not be a super tech that can go out there and run 7 or 8 service calls per day. But you can go out there and do 1 or 2 service calls per day, do 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon, and that'll still get you about $400 or $500 a day. You'll have a great life, but you're just not no super tech. You just don't have the capacity to run a bunch of calls. But everybody can. I have many of people who actually came to my actual shop who didn't know what a screwdriver was. The first group of students I had, they were people who actually worked in the shop on the manufacturing floor. So there are guys who knew how to work with the hands and stuff. About the second or third group of guys that came through there, we'll be in the hands-on. I'll say, give me a ratchet, and they give me a hammer. I say, give me the pliers, they give me a screwdriver. So then I asked, you ever work with hand tools? No. And then I say, If you ever worked with hand tools, raise your hand. And nobody in there had worked with hand tools. Wow. But the men were embarrassed to say they'd never done it. No, because what happened, they took the skilled trades out the high schools, so they don't get introduced there. And unfortunately, a lot of when I was growing up, my grandfather, my father, my uncles, on the weekends you had to go work on the cars, or you were going to do something that weekend working with hand tools. These guys didn't grow up with that, so it actually kind of they don't have that knowledge base that we had. And also I have a bunch of women. Matter of fact, some of the industry leaders now are women who actually came through Appliance Boot Camp and actually running their own appliance repair business.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I have people who had never seen a pair of pliers before in their life, and they actually left and actually run successful businesses.
Okay. So another misconception is, all right, so, okay, I got the education and stuff. Now I need to go out and buy $10,000 worth of parts because I got to put parts on. From your point of view, how would they start with the supplier? Okay, the way I teach it, because right now you got to learn the trade. And I don't want you to actually be out there misdiagnosing stuff and having to go buy parts out your pocket, or have to go charge the customer for parts that you misdiagnosed. So with my blueprint, I'm going to have you actually start off with third-party warranty companies, and the third-party warranty company is going to supply you with the parts. So you're going to go work for a company, say like American Home Shield. You're going to go out and diagnose. They pay you $125 to diagnose. You call them back and say, hey, you need to have a heater element. They say, okay, where you want us to send it? You want us to send it to the customer or send it to you? And they'll actually go through Encompass. Yeah, because because basically you go through Encompass and you can pick your part up from Encompass, and they'll reimburse you. Right. And that's the beauty of it. And one of the biggest assets with Encompass is we store the manufacturer's parts for them, so for their warranty, for a lot of the warranty. Right. Also. Awesome answer. And there's something called Net 30. Go ahead with that. Yeah. Now, Net 30 is your supplier will give you credit to buy parts for, and you have 30. We have a Net 30, Net 15. So you got 15 days or 30 days to you can pay off your account, and we work with you. And that's an awesome business tool, because now your overhead is, you just walk in, you do a repair, and you're paid before we are. Right. Right. And that goes back to kind of with my blueprint. I'm going to have them start off with the third-party warranty and them supplying the part, and them only thing they're giving is their time, and they're getting money in. Right. And so then I have what I call the 5 banking account method. I won't go into detail with that, but with the 5 bank account method, one of the bank accounts is the 25% owner's pay, where they're actually storing money up so they can quit their job. Ooh. And they got the 50% operating pay. That 50% operating pay is them actually now learning how to allocate their funds. They knowing what their numbers are. So then when they get ready to go and actually branch off, once they learn the trade and they're getting ready to branch off, now they know their numbers and they're actually charging accordingly. They are then to have cash. I want them to have an actual cash account. I want them to be able to walk into the actual parts house, and whoever part they get, they pay cash for it. Then, right. And then they totally running their business debt free. Right. And yeah. So I have to do that. But but if you're gonna do warranty work, especially if they're gonna do manufacturer's warranty, if they do decide to do that, then you're gonna want to go like some Net 30, because you want the warranty company, manufacturers, to pay pay for the part before you have to. So. Yeah. That's smart. So your Net 30, you have a cash account or a credit card account. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Man, it's great stuff. Yeah. What I'm taking away from this is not only, hats off to you, man. Oh, thanks. Not only are you training, you are setting your students up for long-term success. Because that's one thing that's not really taught is how to manage your money. Because you see that all the time, right? Especially in this business. I worked with someone that made a whole bunch of money. Don't know where it went. And it's like, you know, because you're paid every day. Yeah, there's no Friday or every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, there's no payroll.
Yeah.
Every day you're paid, and so the trap is, oh, well, I'll just get paid tomorrow. You start spending it ahead of time, and then you get caught, you know?
Yeah.
And then that's when your net 30 count get jacked up.
Yeah, and that's because, like I said, that's why I didn't want to say that, but that's why I said I want you to learn how to handle your money. You can pay cash because your net 30 count get jacked up. Then they won't give you no more parts.
Right.
You can't do no more work, and your business is done.
We prefer you pay for your part ahead. You know? But usually it's a good tool for bigger operations, for cash flow reasons. Yeah. Also, I'm sure, I hope I ain't spoiling anything.
No, go ahead. No.
The points you get, American Express, you even don't have a credit for American Express. You have so many cards that pay you back. You know, I think Capital One does like 1.5%, 2% cash back. So now, like you spending, one technician probably can spend about $2,000 in parts, maybe $1,500, something like that. That's good cash back. You know, you put it back in your pocket. You know, so. Good stuff, man. How can we find you?
You can find me on YouTube, Appliance Bootcamp. I go live every Monday and Thursday night at 8 o'clock. I got over 700 videos there explaining appliance repair, testimonials of people actually taking the Appliance Bootcamp who actually quit their job and are running full-time appliance repair business. And right now, I probably have, the number is going up, probably 3 to 4 people who are verified legit millionaires after taking Appliance Bootcamp.
Wow.
And you've seen a lot of people in ASTI that have taken the Appliance Bootcamp. They have been my alumni. So
that's awesome. Yeah. All right, guys, look in the description for links to Mr. Mike Sneed's website and his class. Also, don't forget, you can always reach me at rewilliams@encompass.com. If you're a wholesaler, excuse me, got that backwards. If you are a client servicer, you deserve to buy your parts wholesale, not retail. And also you deserve to have an account with one of the largest suppliers in the country, Encompass Supply Chain Solutions. Leave comments below. We'll see you on the next video.
See you later.